These are Illinois cold cases for the year 2000 through 2015. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure that you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps spread awareness on these cases. Also, please forgive me for any names that I may mispronounce. On July 16th, 2000, Ethan Hernandez was last seen in Chicago, Illinois. He was 2 years old. He would now be 26. He was 2'6" and weighed 30 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 708-652-2130. On July 3rd, 2001, Amber Jenkins disappeared from Kankakee, Illinois. She was 16 years old. She would now be 39. She was 5'1" and weighed 125 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 815-933-3321. These next two are sisters that went missing together. On July 6, 2001, Tianda Bradley was last seen in Chicago, Illinois. She was 10 years old. She would now be 34. She was 4'2" and weighed 70 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Her sister Diamond was 3 years old. She would now be 27. She was 3 foot and weighed 40 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information on the Bradley sisters, please call 312-745-6007. On December 13th, 2002, Nicole Johnson disappeared from Chicago, Illinois. She was 16 years old. She would now be 38. She was 5'7" and weighed 115 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 312-745-6052. On December 20th, 2002, Brian Carrick disappeared from Johnsburg, Illinois. He was 17 years old. He would now be 39. He was 5'9" and weighed 135 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 815-385-6024. On November 21st, 2006, Jesse Ross disappeared from Chicago, Illinois. He was 19 years old. He would now be 38. He was 5'10" and weighed 140 pounds with red hair and blue eyes. Any information, call 312-744-8266. On October 20th, 2007, Lee Cutler disappeared from Buffalo Grove, Illinois. He was 18 years old. He would now be 35. He was 6 foot. He weighed between 140 and 160 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 847-459-2560. On January 15th, 2008, Yasmin Ackery disappeared from Chicago, Illinois. She was 15 years old. She would now be 32. She was 5'1" and weighed 125 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 312-746-8365. On May 12, 2011, Timothy Pitson disappeared from Aurora, Illinois. He was 6 years old. He would now be 20. He was 4'2" and weighed 70 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 630-256-5000. On March 31st, 2013, Sisamali Quadia disappeared from Lake Bluff, Illinois. She was 4 years old. She would now be 15. She was 3'6" and weighed 40 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 847-549-5200. These next two are twins that went missing together. On February 7th, 2015, Zoe Wang disappeared from Champaign, Illinois. She was 5 years old. She would now be 15. She was 3'4" and weighed 40 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Her twin brother, Chang Yu, was also 5 years old and would now be 15. He was 3'4" and weighed 50 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 217-333-8911. On April 27, 2015, Willie Dennis disappeared from Harvey, Illinois. He was 16 years old. He would now be 26. He was between 6 foot and 6'2". He weighed between 130 and 150 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Any information, call 708-331-3030. If you have any information on any of these missing persons, please call the number listed with their case.